What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video here on Play on GAA with me, Seamus Brady. In this video, I'm going to be giving my immediate reaction to the bit of a bizarre game in the All-Ireland qualifiers between Cork and Limerick. It finished Cork-2-18, Limerick-1-16. So from this year that at stages was a disaster for Cork, they've managed to make the All-Ireland quarterfinals, which is a bit of a success, really, when you consider that they were actually looking over their shoulder at potential relegation to Division 3. They survived that by beating Offaly on the final day, and now they are in the All-Ireland quarterfinals after a good victory over their rivals Limerick, who were their equal in this game for long periods. And I'm going to go right into what I believe is the crucial stage of the game. But before I do, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It really helps us out here on the channel. And yeah, let's get into this. So it was very, very even, very back and forth. Stephen Sherlock really impressed me. Up until the black card for Limerick. That was really the part where I thought the game changed. I always knew that the game would be tight. Limerick have really, really made significant strides under Billy Lee. Both sides were beaten out the gate by Kerry. Cork did show more heart, more fight than Limerick did. But yeah, I knew this game would be tight because Limerick beat Clare, and Clare have been Cork's equal in pretty much every game. So that victory over Clare was a real testament to the ability that's in this Limerick camp. And it was really tight right up until the black card for Gordon Brown, which, having seen it, I think it's very harsh. I don't think he intentionally took the player out. There was no real bonus in him for doing this. There was no real motivation for him to take him out. So yeah, I think that was a bit harsh having looked back on it. But anyway, it was given. And in that spell, Cork hit 1-3. The goal came in the 50th minute from Cathal O'Mahony, who caught it well. Beautiful turn. The pass was into him by Owen McSweeney. O'Mahony caught the ball beautifully. Great turn. Burnt the Limerick defender and buried it into the bottom corner of Donald O'Sullivan's net. John O'Rourke tagged on a point straight after, and it was 113 to 10 points in favour of Cork. Gordon Brown came back on in the 53rd minute and immediately scored a point to make it 113 to 11 points. And then Limerick run the changes. Josh Ryan came in, who wasn't fit enough to start, but Ryan came on and he hit a point straight away. John O'Rourke responded to that, but then Limerick got their goal. In the 59th minute, Brian Donovan hit a wonder strike right into the top corner of Micheál Martin's net, and that made it 115 to 112. Amazingly, Brian Donovan is the first Limerick player to score a goal against Cork in the championship since Ger Collins did it in 2010. I remember that game. That was the game where Limerick just roared back in and took Cork to extra time in that crazy qualifier. Adrian Enright followed up that goal from Brian Donovan with a beauty of a point to make it 115 to 113. And then one of the strangest things, and probably the stupidest thing I've ever seen a Gaelic footballer do, Paul Walsh comes in for Cork, and in 3 minutes of being on as a substitute, he manages to get 2 yellow cards and get himself sent off. The first one, he tackles pretty harshly on Paul Maher. It was tackled stupidly on Paul Maher with a clenched fist, yellow card. Then he engages a bit of fisticuffs with Maher straight after as they're running away from the play, and then he's literally standing right in front of the referee and he just slaps Paul Maher over the head with an open palm right hand right in front of the referee. Maher goes down, second yellow for Paul Walsh. Probably the stupidest thing I've ever seen. He gets sent off, and at this point I'm thinking Limerick have hit 1-1 without reply. Walsh has just been sent off. This could actually really happen for Limerick. Limerick could actually turn Cork over here. But then that red card, it almost benefited Cork, and I will explain why. Because you could see from Paul Maher after the red card was given, he was wound up to beyond all belief. He was sprinting off in a clenched teeth, clenched jaw. He was so angry. He was so wound up. It was like he was going to play on the edge. And what that led to him doing was he played on the edge. And in the 64th minute, he fouled, stupidly in my opinion, he fouled Kevin O'Donovan. Yes, O'Donovan might have been about to take the shot, but I think it would have been a harder shot to finish than a penalty. And Paul Maher just flew across him and took him out. A really rash challenge that would only happen if a player was wound up. Brian Hurley steps up and tucks away the penalty to make it 215 to 113. And then Cork just coast to home from there. Josh Ryan missed an awful free. straight after to really compound Limerick's misery. He got a point though in the 70th minute after a long ball in by Paul Maher. He got a fist to and put it over the bar. Brian Hurley responded to that though to make it 2-16 to 1-14. Then Colm O'Callaghan pointed for Cork. James Naughton responded for Limerick. And then Damien Gore kicked the last point of the game to make it 2-18 to Cork, 1-16 to Limerick. Massive result for Cork because they are into the All-Ireland quarterfinals. I didn't think they would make it this far, but the draw has done them kindly. They've managed to avoid all the Sharks. They've managed to avoid your Armaghs, your Tyrones, your Mayos. They've managed to avoid these teams and they get into the All-Ireland quarterfinal. That's my match review here, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It really helps us out. I'm just about to watch the Armagh versus Donegal game. I cannot wait for that one. There will be a match review coming for that one as well. So keep an eye out for that. Until the next one, guys, take care.